May this video find the right people at the right time. The exact people that it needs to find at the exact moment it needs to find them of their highest divine light. Something is changing. Something is changing in your life. Something's about to shift in your life. And I feel like that's why I'm being guided to give this message. People's lives are going to go through a massive shift with this upcoming eclipse. I feel like people that were stuck in cycles that they never thought that they were going to break free from are going to be breaking free of these cycles. And I feel like the people that are feeling this is because you know that you have let go of so much, you have released so much, you are literally no longer the person that you were before. Like, you don't see things in the same way. And I feel like there's this massive collective that just feels this shift, this massive shift. And I feel like it's because it's upgrading us, it's bringing us in more blessings. It's putting us on the correct path. What I genuinely, eclipse season reads to me energetically, it feels like this season of just the universe and God coming in and just moving what it needs to around, making the big changes, pulling strings where it needs to make sure that everything's in its right place, that everybody's aligned to who they really are. And I feel like this is a collective of people who have been actively trying to just be better. I just see someone who honestly, just even hearing this has to take a deep breath. I am hearing take a deep breath because you did it. And I feel like if you're watching this video, you know that you did it, and you know that you can't go back. You know that from this point forward, things are going to look a lot different than they did before. And I feel like with this final cycle, there might even be, some of the collective's energy that still needs to do this massive release. And I feel like that's what this lunar eclipse is really all about, is this huge release of just any sort of reality that isn't true to, the ultimate truth. And that's a very debatable thing, the ultimate truth. Is there a truth? Is there not a truth? How do we know the truth? That might be a thing that's coming up in your life a lot. Spirit might be really guiding you to look at what are your truths? What have you been living by? What have you accepted as truth, but is no longer truth for you? And we need to be shedding and releasing any sort of identity, any sort of part of us that isn't true to who we know we are. And I feel like, at least with myself, I don't know, there's just parts of me that I feel like I know my truth in so many different ways, but then there are pieces of me that don't want to just fully step into that truth. I don't want to fully express that truth that I have. It's no longer, I feel like this whole month has been, if you have not already realized things that really shifted your perspective, then they're going to come in. And I feel like this can be really sensitive in a lot of ways, because I feel like people are just feeling at their point where it's really all about just prioritizing your peace and prioritizing what is going to get you to where you want to go without pulling you away from what's going to make you happy. And I feel like everybody's just stepping into an identity that actually suits them for the future. A reality that's actually true for them. And I feel like a lot of us have been living in a reality that doesn't feel true to what's going on the outside. So if you've been manifesting things, I feel like this is the final release before everything just comes in, because it's taking away anything that's no longer aligned with you. It's taking away anything that's not true to your now present reality. What a reality that you've been living in. Anything that's not anything that's not going to remain, anything that's confusing, anything that's not clear is going to become very clear during this time. I feel like people are going to be realizing things that are like shocking. I truly feel like this energy, and that's why I feel like so called to give this message of like, when and if, for you, this information does come in, I feel like allow yourself to be shocked. That's truly what I feel like is coming in. Allow yourself to be shocked. Allow yourself to react to the information that was given to you in the way that you need to. Obviously, don't be destructive and don't do anything that doesn't align with your truth and the truth that you want to live by. But if this truth comes up for you, maybe you're just doing a lot of like internal purging of letting go of internal truths, or maybe there's somebody in your life. I just feel like there's this massive theme around the truth. What is the truth of a situation? And I feel like a lot of us have been pretending to be one literally, like I kind of feel this energy of like timidness. Like some people want to hold back. Some people want to just like, it's like the final little piece, I feel like, that's gripping on to a false reality that we're letting go of. And I don't know. I feel like this whole concept of never looking back, never going back, never living the way that we did before, never seeing things the way that we did before, entering an entirely different timeline, entering into a different reality for ourselves. Like Pisces is like just this energy of just releasing false narratives. And I don't know. I just feel nervous, but I also feel like really, really excited. And I feel like a lot of people resonate with this feeling of like, there's something coming. And it's going to be a change that we all really, really need. And anybody that's been really stuck in one spot is finally going to be able to just get moving, if they intend to get moving. Anybody who wants to stay stuck, obviously, like, you have to have the intention of wanting to move, wanting to release, and then there you go. Like, you can't intend to release things if you don't try to release things. Try to release things that you know aren't good for you anymore. And it can be really difficult, but fill your life with things that make you feel happy and make you feel truly content. And remind yourself that you can do without the things that tear you down. You can do without the realities that make you feel less than. Yeah. Anyway, I just felt really, really compelled to give this message. Like, everybody's having crazy dreams, me included. Like, oh my goodness, I could share the most insane dreams that I've had, but it's like every single day I'm waking up like extremely early. It's like this anticipation energy. It's like my body knows something that I don't. But this found you for a reason. Take whatever hit the spot, take whatever of this really and truly resonated with you, because that's what you're meant to take with you. That's what you're meant to question. That's what you're meant to look into. That's what's for you. Are those things that make you sit and question, make you really sit and look within yourself, and help you align more with your most authentic truth. I'm sending all of you guys love and protection and peace during this time of transformation. I know that transformation and change can be really, really challenging at times, but we have to remember all the things that we've been through, and we've been through a lot. We made it to now, and it's not a, I don't like that I just got childhood nostalgia. Nostalgia might be significant for someone, but you can do hard things, and it's not like doing hard things still sucks. And it's okay to just be upset that things have to change. It's okay to feel upset during transformation. Just don't let that stop you from getting on that train. You know, change is always uncomfortable, but I feel like whenever we truly do some real honest self-reflection and look at the times in our life where things changed, we realize that those were actually the best things to ever have happened to me. I'm so glad. You know, and you really Pisces is all about other realities. You know, Pisces is such an otherworldly type sign. And I feel like maybe that's also what this is kind of teaching us is what reality do you want to be a part of? Do you want to be a part of the reality where you're saying one thing but your body is saying another thing? What is your truth? Who is your most authentic self? And South Node and Leo, it's truly letting go of anything that is not who you truly are, letting go of any performative type nature, any performative nature that's for the collective. We're letting go of that. We're trying to come back to how we truly want to express ourselves, how we truly want to live our lives, how we truly want to navigate through this world. What is our true reality? And reality is just everybody has their own version of reality, but what do you want your reality to look like? What is your reality shifting into? What do you need to release that's not aligned with this reality you can feel coming on? Anyway, yeah. I hope you guys all are doing the best you possibly can. You always are. Remember that you deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve to feel peace through transformation. You deserve to feel upset if something upsets you. But let me know if you also feel this feeling of something coming on. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys feel something in your life coming to a point where you need to let go of it. I don't know. Let me know whatever weird sorts of feelings that are coming up for you during this eclipse season. I would love to hear it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm on TikTok. My name is Liza Scott on TikTok. I made 10 of these necklaces specifically designed for the eclipse season. And so this is designed for peaceful release, peaceful transformation. And I made a cute little activation card that walks you through the activation ritual. And yeah, these are 100% sterling silver and it's labradorite. Each one of these is intuitively chosen. I only made 10 of these, so once they're gone, they're gone. But yeah, each one of these is completely different. I literally handmade them myself, so go check them out. LIZAH'S.com, LIZAH'S.com, or you can check out my bio. Thank you guys so much for watching.